Hello my very most beautiful Aries, how is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your April weekly reading. This is a general reading and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. And everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful Aries, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Aries energy. A very clear message with a very clear understanding. Alright, my loves, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. Let's take a look at this. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ten of Cups in the reverse, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Wands. Okay. I do feel like there could have been, I don't know how I want to put it. I feel like some of you guys with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse could have sent a message out and either not gotten a response at all. Like they didn't get the message, or it wasn't received, or you didn't get a response at all, or it wasn't the response that you were hoping for. Okay, with that Page of Pentacles, I just feel really strongly about that. That's definitely a message for somebody out there. Now, we got the Four of Cups in the reverse with the Lover's card. I do feel like there has been a very intense connection. For a lot of you guys, I feel like you're in separation from this person already. And I do feel like it's been a very intense connection, a very deep connection. Maybe unlike anything that you guys have felt before. That being said, this is probably not for everybody, but maybe for like one or two people out there. Some of you guys could live at a distance from this person. I'm just really drawn to, we have the Six of Swords, which can also represent a distance of travel, but I'm also noticing that the space in between these two people, they're not quite touching. So some of you guys could live at a distance from this person. For the rest of you that don't, it could just be like there is space and distance between the two of you on a more like mental, emotional, spiritual kind of a level. I do feel like there's a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges you guys have tried to work through with this person, but I just feel like it's gotten to a point where maybe it's even a little bit unhealthy. You have the Four of Cups in the reverse. Some of you guys could feel like you don't want to miss an opportunity with this person. Some of you guys feel like this is your person and this is truly what you want. This is what your heart's desire is. But some of you guys could feel very rejected by this person. Some of you guys could feel like even though you're open to working through these obstacles, you could feel like the other person isn't. And that could be really painful to deal with. You have the Six of Swords and the Emperor in the reverse for your heart space. Some of you guys are trying your best to move forward, but it's because you feel like you don't have another choice. It's not necessarily because that's what you want to do. I do feel like you really love this person. But some of you guys are choosing to, how do I put it? Some of you guys are choosing to move forward regardless of the desire and the love that you have for this person, because it's what's best for you. Okay? And you're like, I don't really have a choice. I have to do what's best for me. I can't keep doing this to myself. So some of you guys, that is why you guys are choosing to move forward. Six of Swords, why you guys are having a transition in your heart space. Others of you, this person isn't giving you much of a choice because they're not willing to work on things, or they're not communicating, or, something of that nature. They're not, they're not doing much. So either way, some of you guys, it could be both of those things. But I feel like you guys are in your heart space trying to move forward, trying to put this behind you, because the Emperor in the reverse, you feel like, you kind of feel like you don't have any control in the situation, like it's kind of out of your hands, like you don't have a choice. It can also feel like you're not, sometimes maybe you guys could feel like you're not ready to move past this. You're trying to, and you feel like you should, but maybe you guys just feel like you're not quite ready with that Emperor in the reverse as well. We have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups in the reverse for the true intention. I do feel like this is not going to be for everybody, but for some of you out there, you could be dealing with like a player type of energy, or an inconsistent energy, an on and off again energy, somebody who loves you when it's convenient for them energy. And I feel like that's something that's really sitting with you. Okay, you're starting to really see how unhealthy that is for you, and that could be what is propelling you to try to move forward, even if you love this person, even if you want this person. Others of you, I feel like you guys could just be trying to rush away from love, like not interested in love at this time. Like, I should just focus on some other things. I'm just not wanting to deal with this again. You know, right now, I'm not ready for that. You know, that's okay. It's important to take time to heal. Just make sure that, you know, if you're not choosing to get into a relationship, making sure it's for the right reasons. Like, I need time to heal. I need time for me, and not I'm afraid. Okay, I'm afraid of getting hurt, not out of a fear-based place. But we have the Sun card in the reverse and the King of Swords for your actions. So for some, I'm getting a few different messages already. Even as unhappy as it makes you, some of you guys are choosing to disconnect. Some of you guys are choosing to become a little cold or a little detached, and just very upfront and blunt with this person about where you stand and what you can't tolerate anymore. Okay, and some of you guys could just be really cutting this out of your life. Even if it isn't what you want, even if it does make you unhappy, because it's what's best for you, okay, or because this person's really leaving you no choice. You know, that is how I really feel it. Now, others of you, you guys could be, you know, becoming very clear. The King of Swords, he faces situations head on. You know, you could be becoming very clear about what you want and what is the root of your unhappiness. We're going to grab this other deck here. We're going to take a look at the person that you're dealing with, what their energy is towards you. Show me the person that Aries is dealing with in this situation. What is their energy towards Aries, please? Show me the person that Aries is dealing with in this situation. What is their energy towards Aries? Show me the person that Aries is dealing with in this situation. What is their energy towards Aries, please? Oh, Aries. So, I see why you're having such a hard time, my loves. I do. I feel like some of you guys are moving past this because you feel like you don't have a choice. And what I mean by that is, like, because this has been so unhealthy for you. This person, like, there's something about this person and what they do to you, the effect that they have on you, the way that they treat you, especially if they have player-like or inconsistent energies, on and off, hot and cold, playing with your emotions, or just player-like tendencies. Maybe they've been, you know, very toxic. And I feel like that is why you guys are choosing to move forward. And I feel like you guys are choosing to cut this out, as unhappy as that makes you. You know, those messages all still very much apply. Even if it is difficult for you, I feel like that is what you guys are choosing to do because it's what's best for you. I do feel like this person could be making it very difficult. And if this isn't happening already, I feel like it's about to. Some of you guys are already experiencing this, though. This person, okay, 2 of Cups and 5 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like a couple different messages from this. Sometimes the 2 of Cups to me can be about communication, especially in the reverse. It can be about, you know, poor communication or things that were said, you know, and especially with the 5 of Swords in the reverse. The 5 of Swords in the reverse can be a card of remorse. So I do feel like this person can be having some remorse over things that were said. Especially if they said some really nasty, hurtful things too, they could be having some remorse over that. I do feel like it's also just the connection itself. I feel like they're thinking about, you know, where their regrets are within the connection. That being said, they have the the Sun card and the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse in their heart space. A part of them does want to reconnect with you. Okay? They do want to reconnect with you. They have the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords in the reverse for their true intention. So to me, that can be a card of an apology. I'm getting a couple different messages from this. Okay, and so guys, just take the ones that apply for you. And if it doesn't apply for you, leave it for somebody else. The first one is, I do feel like some of them could be, like I said, having some regrets and wanting to apologize. Okay. Others of them, they are sorry about things that came out. how do I put that? Like the truth, this could be like the truth coming out, you know, past lies, past deeds, you know, that truth coming out. And I feel like they're regretful that you found out. I do feel that's just that. I'm just going to be honest. Some of them are less sorry that they did it, but more sorry that they got caught. So just take, if that doesn't sound right to you or doesn't resonate for you, then just leave that. You know, it could just be them wanting to apologize. Just take it how it resonates for you. But for some of them, that is the message. They're sorry that they got caught. Okay, they're sorry for how they responded to that. They do want to reconnect with you. A lot of that is, though, just because I feel like they don't want you to be happy without them. You know, this person, there's something about this person that just, they want you to want them, they want you, and then they see you pulling away, they see you finally leaving, and they're triggered by that. They have the Lovers in the reverse and the Four of Wands for their action. So the Lovers in the reverse, I feel like, is them making a decision, them making a major decision, okay, about what they want here. Because the Four of Wands is a card of reaching a goal, a finish line, an accomplishment. That is kind of how they're looking at this connection as, you know, that's like there's an end game. It's like this is like getting you back is kind of their goal, okay? At the bottom of the deck, they have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So that's a lack of, there could be, you know, getting triggered by the lack of communication between the two of you, especially if you're like, you know, pulling back your energy or refusing to communicate. They could feel some type of way about that. Now, that could be where this message is coming through up here, where somebody could be trying to send a message. I feel like if that's the case, it's them trying to send the message, and you are the one that is like either not receiving it, not responding to it. But they're still very uncommittal. They're still not sure that they want commitment, that they actually truly want to commit. And that's something that's important to remember. I do feel like there are still some secrets as well, okay? So I don't feel like you know all of the truth yet, and I do feel like this person, they are not sure within themselves if they are actually ready for commitment, but I feel like they will tell you otherwise. Now, only you guys get to decide what is best for you, if you allow somebody back into your life or not. I feel like this person wants to come back in and will be trying to. They could have already been trying to. Like I said, some of you guys, that energy that I was getting of a message not being received, instead of you being the one that sends it, I do feel like some of you guys, it could be them that is sending it, and that you could have them blocked so they're like not getting it, you're not getting it, or you're just not responding to it. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what your challenge is this week, what you don't see coming this week, and your advice. Show me Aries' biggest challenge for this week. What is Aries' biggest challenge this week, please? The Eight of Swords. Try not to let this, you know, eat you up, okay? Try not to let this eat you up. I do feel like this person, you're trying your best to move on, and that's already difficult enough, and this person is making it more and more difficult for you. So trying to just stay out of your own head. This is a self-imposed prison. You got to be the bouncer of your own mind, Aries. Pretend like your mind is a little club, okay? And you are the bouncer of that club. You get to decide what thoughts come in. Sometimes they try to come in, you know, you can't help that. You can't help if someone's trying to come in, but you got to bounce them out. You got to be the bouncer. So when thoughts about this person or, you know, stuff starts coming back in, you got to be like, no, you got to go and start it's going to take work to purposely redirect your thoughts and start thinking about something else. But that's what it's going to take, my loves, okay? So that's the challenge. The Hermit, okay, yeah. And, you know, remembering everything that you've been through, remembering the lessons that you've learned, and really pulling back your energy. You know, it is going to be difficult. That is absolutely going to be difficult, but it's going to be worth it. The Temperance. That is also feeling divinely guided, especially with the Hermit and the Temperance. You know, you're feeling this so strongly that this is what you need to do for a reason, and you need to trust that, because that is divinely guided. Also, with that flying out, your angels and ancestors, your spirit guides want you to know that you just have to ask them for help. Okay, you do not have to go through this situation alone. Okay, that you have a whole team ready to help you bounce stuff out. Okay, let's go ahead and get your what you don't see coming. What doesn't Aries see coming this week? What doesn't Aries see coming this week? What doesn't Aries see coming? Ooh. The Six of Cups. So that there's going to be a lot of nostalgia. This person is going to be trying their best to keep you on memory lane. Guys, they call it a stroll down memory lane for a reason, because you were supposed to take a quick stroll and then get off of it. You cannot post up there with your lazy boy and your beer koozie and watch Netflix on memory lane. You cannot hang out there, because that puts you in that's where depression creeps in. It puts you in a very low energy. It puts you in the Eight of Swords. You got to take a quick stroll and then bounce it out. the Empress. Yeah, sometimes I feel like we can paint a very pretty picture. Sometimes it's easy, especially in space, especially when we're hurting, to paint a better picture than what it was, or to remember what we choose to remember, only remember the positive things, when in reality, that's not really what it was. So just keep in mind, just be aware. Let's see what your advice is this week. What is the advice? What is the advice? The Four of Wands. Remembering what this is your energy, Aries, for one. This is your energy. It is Venus in Aries. Okay, that is the astrological energy that is tied to this. The Four of Wands is energy of reaching a goal, a finish line, an accomplishment. Venus is, the planet that rules, love. So to me, I feel like this is really asking you to ask yourself and be really honest with yourself. What do I really truly want when it comes to love? What does that dream relationship look like? What does that partnership look like? How do they treat me? How do I treat them? What do we do together? And if, you got to bounce out anything that isn't that, okay? And ask yourself really honestly, can I have that goal, that dream, that vision with somebody else? Because I feel like you're in a position of power. This is your energy, okay? And nobody's going to stand up for you and your vision other than you. You're the only one who can fight for that for you, okay? So that is what I have for you guys, my loves. Now, if this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is going to be in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, go ahead and put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.